Imagine this. You get a call saying you've won a free vacation. All you have to do is pay a small fee to claim it. Sounds exciting, right? But what if I told you that call could cost you your life savings? You know, as we get older, we've earned the right to enjoy life, to relax, travel, and maybe even treat ourselves a little. But unfortunately, there are people out there who see that as an opportunity to take advantage. And they're good at what they do. They sound friendly. They make promises that seem too good to pass up, and before you know it, you've handed over your hard-earned money to a complete stranger. That's why today, we are going to talk about something incredibly important: how to spot scams before they spot you. Because the truth is, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly what red flags to watch for so you can protect yourself and your finances. Now, let's start with one of the most common tactics scammers use: the urgent, too good to be true offer. Maybe it's a phone call claiming you've won a prize, an email saying your computer has a virus, or even a knock on the door from someone offering a limited time deal on home repairs. The moment they pressure you to act right now, that's your first warning sign. A legitimate business or organization will never rush you into a decision. They'll give you time to think, to ask questions, even to talk to a family member or friend. So if someone's pushing you to act immediately, take a deep breath and step back. Another big red flag? Asking for payment in unusual ways. Let's say someone calls claiming to be from the IRS, demanding you pay back taxes with gift cards. Or maybe they want you to wire money or send cash through the mail. No real company or government agency operates this way. If they insist on payment methods that feel shady, gift cards, cryptocurrency, even prepaid debit cards, it's a scam. Period. And here's something else to watch for: requests for personal information. Maybe it's a bank representative calling to verify your account details, or an email pretending to be from a familiar company asking you to confirm your password. Never, ever give out sensitive information, your social security number, bank details, even your birth date, unless you initiated the contact and you're 100% sure who you're dealing with. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking: I've been around long enough, I'd never fall for something like that. But here's the thing: scammers are clever. They know how to sound convincing, how to play on our emotions, even how to mimic real companies so well that it's hard to tell the difference. That's why the best defense is awareness. So let's keep going, because the more you know, the safer you'll be. Up next, we'll talk about some of the most common scams targeting seniors today, and exactly how to shut them down before they even start. You know, one of the reasons scams work is because they're always changing. Scammers come up with new stories, new tricks, new ways to catch us off guard. But if we learn their favorite tactics, we can stay one step ahead. Let's start with the grandparent scam. This one's especially cruel because it preys on our love for our family. Here's how it works. You get a call, sometimes even in the middle of the night, from someone pretending to be your grandchild. They'll sound panicked, saying something like, "Grandma, I'm in trouble. I got arrested, or in a car accident, or stuck overseas, and I need money right away." They'll beg you not to tell their parents, playing on your emotions to get you to act fast. Now, in that moment, your heart races. Of course you want to help. But here's what you do instead: pause. Take a breath. Hang up, and call your grandchild's actual number, or another family member, to check if the story's true. Because here's the thing: real emergencies don't require secrecy. A true crisis, their parents would know. So if someone's pressuring you to keep it quiet, that's a scam. Another big one? Tech support scams. You might get a pop-up on your computer, or even a phone call, claiming there's a virus on your device and they need remote access to fix it. They'll sound professional, maybe even use real company names like Microsoft or Apple to seem legit. But no real tech company will call you out of the blue like that. If you see a pop-up, don't click. If you get a call, hang up. And never, ever let a stranger take control of your computer. That's like handing them the keys to your bank account. And then there are romance scams. These often happen online. Someone you meet on social media or a dating site sweeps you off your feet. They're charming, they're attentive, and before long, they've got a sob story about why they need money. Maybe for a medical bill, a plane ticket to visit you, or a business deal that's just about to pay off. It's heartbreaking, because the emotional connection feels real. But if someone you've never met in person starts asking for money, it's not love, it's a scam. Now, I know talking about this can feel overwhelming, but here's the good news. You have the power to stop these scams in their tracks. The key is to slow down, question everything, and never let anyone rush you. And in the next part, we'll go over the most important habits to protect yourself. Simple, everyday things you can do to make sure you're never an easy target. So far, we've talked about the red flags, the too good to be true offers, the urgent demands, the emotional trick scammers use. Now, let's focus on what you can do to build a strong defense. Because the best way to avoid scams isn't just knowing what to look for, it's making these habits second nature. First, make a rule. Never give money or personal information to anyone who contacts you first. Whether it's a phone call, an email, or even a knock on your door, if you didn't reach out to them, don't trust them. If they claim to be from your bank, the government, or a company you know, hang up, look up the official number yourself, and call them back. That one step cuts off most scams right there. Second, keep your private information private. Shred old bills and bank statements before tossing them. Use strong passwords, and don't write them down where others can see. And if someone asks for details like your social security number or account info, ask why they need it. Legitimate businesses will have a good reason and won't mind explaining. Third, stay skeptical of free gifts or prizes. If you're told you've won something but have to pay fees or taxes upfront, it's a scam. Real prizes don't cost money to claim. And if you're tempted by an amazing deal, say, a vacation or medical supplement, do some research first. Look up reviews, check with the Better Business Bureau, or ask a friend what they think. And finally, talk about it. Scammers rely on silence. They don't want you telling your family or friends because those people might spot the red flags. So if something feels off, share it. There's no shame in being targeted. These crooks are good at what they do. But when we speak up, we protect each other. Now, I want you to remember this. You're not helpless. In fact, just by watching this video, you've already taken a huge step towards staying safe. Scammers look for easy targets, but when you're informed, when you pause and question things, you're anything but easy. So let's make a promise. From now on, we'll trust, but verify. We'll take our time, and we'll never let anyone pressure us into a decision that doesn't feel right. If you found this helpful, share it with a friend, because the more of us who know what to watch for, the harder it is for these scammers to win. And don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more tips like these. Here's to staying safe, staying smart, and enjoying life without worry. You've earned that peace of mind, and no scammer should ever take it from you.